Naira Marley is back. So we have a lot to discuss today concerning his arrival, what people have been saying, on social media. But following the shocking news of the young man's death, which is MohBad, speculations have been going on. Really, questions have been arising from different category of people. Why did this boy have to die? And when he was receiving those treatments, beatings, from video evidences, we all know he was pointing at Naira Marley and the Malian records particularly. And not just only that, even as time was going on, people started talking about, they have his dad that they said he went ahead and buried him. And when they were talking about the policemen and other investigators as was going on with the investigation, they're talking about going also to do an autopsy to find out really what caused his death. When they went there where he was buried, they saw blood, just real blood. This one is not, they say somebody just died. It's not possible that somebody that died after a week time, you see fresh blood coming out from there. So a lot of people have been saying, not just only Malia, Naira Marley that would have ended this boy. He went through a lot, not just only from him, Naira Marley, but also from his own immediate family, his dad. People have been saying his stepmother. People have been saying the wife. So we have a lot to discuss today. What are people talking about when it has to do with investigations in Nigeria, that this is going to pass? And Naira Marley, that people should just watch. And Naira Marley is going to escape this one. Naira Marley is going to, be free from this one. We have a lot to discuss today, but while you watch, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on your bell so that you'll be notified, and stay back. Naira Marley is back. From the airport, according to the view, I did the video that I watched. Look at him. You will not even know that he's the one. The way he was so dressed up and covered every corners of his face is like a fugitive in your own country. Just imagine how they packaged him inside the vehicle. Like normal Naira Marley should not be in this kind of vehicle. You know very well, but all the same. Posted online. When it was being taken, he wants to enter the car with the security men that surrounded him. That was just the luck he had, because we've been hearing comments, seeing comments of people, hearing people saying that they cannot wait for Sam Larry and the particular man in question, which is Naira Marley, that the late MohBad talked about, that he should hold responsibility if anything should happen to him. They were waiting. They just couldn't wait to pounce on him if they could see him live. But I'm sure the security men, they were there, to be on guards. If not, they would have torn him apart. But while all this has been going on, I want to ask a question. They said Nigeria doesn't have any justice system. In particular, I have to also testify of that, because I've also have personal experiences, and a lot of us know what has been going on over there in Nigeria concerning our justice system. Look, people also have been also speculating that Naira Marley escaped this one. Why? Because of the amount of bribery and corruption we have in Nigeria. We know that bribery and corruption is not only in Nigeria, it's in different places. But why people are saying this? So people also said that, did they see that if you want to, before you amount and the accused, you have to find out physically if they have done what you have imposed on them, they have done. And also that since Naira Marley wasn't any scene of those videos will be saying posted when this young man MohBad was receiving these beatings and the treatment that he received from different young men, that they see Naira Marley in particular. In the law, you have to have these physical evidences, witnesses that will come and stand and say, okay, this very particularly, this person did the physical evidences to show that this particular person did these acts. And they said that according to people, that since in law that they don't have any physical evidences, that means Naira Marley in question is going to escape from this. Look, what you're saying, I will stand by it, that is true. But do you know there is something supernatural, not just only the natural cause? Because if you know how this boy has gone viral, not just only parts here in Nigeria, but in different parts of other people are also waiting for the investigations, for the outcome. And if not that, when they went for the candlelight, to on behalf of the late singer, to show concern, the candlelight moment. If not that, the policemen or the security men, quickly rushed to make the event calm down, or to pour this tear gas, as you heard. Maybe it would have escalated to something else, because like I said in one of my videos, people cannot even hold their patience anymore. They just want to boil up and pour out their hearts with the way Nigerians, especially our leaders, have been treating the masses. If not for the quick interventions, something would have led to that, just like SARS happened. If you think that Naira Marley, I want to leave this behind to show my own contribution about this arrival and the investigations that have been going on. We know that a lot of personalities, social media personalities. I'm talking about those ones that have been, like Tonto Dike, Tonto Dike, and also there are a lot of personalities too, high and mighty personalities that have been backing up this issue to see how is this whole is death investigations and the outcome, just in a way, to bring it out to people, to let them know the outcome. We know that physically that you cannot hold Naira Marley just according to the law, that there's any physical evidence that he did anything during all those videos that we have been watching being posted, that he did anything directly to MohBad. But they said that the men that were coming after him, that were beating in those videos, are from Malian record, according to MohBad when he was alive. But in law, if they don't have any physical evidences, that means that person will escape that very what the level of accusation they've been placing on them. I know what you're saying is true, but this time around, this young man is restless where he is. We're not talking about the physical things now or the natural thing. We're talking about the supernatural thing. If you think that the justice system of Nigeria are not going to serve justice for MohBad, but know it, that boy's young, his spirit will not have rest until he brings his killers to book. They should know that if they are able to, shut up the mouth of a lot of people, like I said, Nigeria and other parts of the world, I won't say solely Nigeria, are known for bribery and corruption. They will bring huge amount of money and they will seal up their lips. If you think this one will just come and go, think twice. And any security, or maybe any man, any policeman, or the men that are involved with this case, even if at all they are medical practitioners, even if at all they are in any position of leadership position, they are known to take care of this matter, and they shut their voices not to talk about this, just to make this young man, if really is guilty of the offenses, to escape, or like Sam Larry and the rest of them, they pointed, and of course they allowed them go. Look, they cannot escape, because this MohBad will not give them peace, will not give them rest until he calls his killer to book. This is just what I want to let everybody know. Yes, like I said before, Naira Marley, there's nothing that he did to MohBad physically. We didn't see him beating him among those crowds we were seeing that were coming at him. But know it, that MohBad will not have rest. The late MohBad will not have rest until he brings his killers to book. This is just what I have to leave behind for everybody here watching. So if you are out there, you feel that karma is like, people always say karma is a bitch, to come after them. They might escape this, but know it, they will not escape forever. Okay, so hope you enjoyed. That is just the only point I want to leave there. Hope you enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe, turn on your bell, and so that you'll be notified whenever we have new content. Leave your comments behind. I really love to reply you. So I'm going to see you on our next one. See you.